seconds to get rid of that ball before that rusher's in your face.
3rd and 3 from the no-run zone. And a first down picked up. Great hip move. And that was the dip that Phoebe Schechter was able to show us between games.
Little flip hip. Whoop. Little quarter turn there to avoid the swipe.
And Alana Natale has the first down and got him in good position.
Yeah, remember, defenders can't go for the ball. You can't try to computers, so.
After the penalty, shuffle pass and in, touchdown. Elijah Kroom with the score. Ravens will go for 1.
Little extension of the run game, right? Just a little shovel pass right across the line of scrimmage. Kroom does a great job of reaching that ball out before the flag's pulled.
So you can go for 1 or 2. They choose 1 from the 5-yard line. If you wanted 2 or needed it, you'd have to try to convert from the 10. Horby, the quarterback, gets rid of it and in, and it's a 7-0 lead. The would-be turnover was wiped out because of a penalty, and the Ravens out of Long Island, New York, looking strong. The Chargers, quarterback by Luke Valverde, and he hits a strike on his first pass, and R.J. Cross takes it to the house. Just like that.
What an answer. And a dime in between traffic from Luke Valverde to R.J. Cross. Great job working to his left, and 2 guys in coverage there, but splits them. I mentioned R.J. Cross, MVP in Nationals last year in San Diego for this Chargers team with a big play early.
So they will go for 1 and incomplete even after the deflection.
You know, we've talked about hip flips and spins, and that's just, I don't even know, running through tacklers. It's like old school tackle football. I got 2 guys, just run through them.
Slippery soap hockey. And a deep ball just off the fingertips of the would-be receiver, Brady Letourneau. 3rd in midfield to go.
Yeah, really good ball there from Valverde. I think Letourneau just lost focus there. He's thinking about the touchdown celebration.
And only the 6th offensive play, and it's intercepted. Coming back the other way is Jace Robinson. Robinson with the pick. He takes it all the way down inside the 5, and a huge turn of events for these Ravens.
Boy, it's a little RPO actually from the Chargers. They're trying to get a little run action going this way, and then he's going to be reading this backside defender, Robinson, to see if he gets his eyes caught in the fake run. Does a little bit, but great recovery. Keeps his eyes on the quarterback, Valverde, and gets his hands on that one.
Huge play in this game would be an 8-point lead. Wide open in the back of the end zone. That's Natale, and it's an 8-point advantage. And that would force, obviously, Bakersfield, if they score, to have to go for 2 from the 10.
So he goes from dialing up the play call for the touchdown to catching the 2-point play to extend this lead. That is a big drive for the Ravens.
And they got to him. A sack just outside the goal line. First sack we've seen today.
Yeah, Gunnar Cunningham that time. Shot out of a cannon. Obviously identified as the rusher. And look at the start he gets. Orby had an option short, was looking long, and Cunningham just closed the gap faster than he thought he would. That's the kind of play they needed. It backs the Ravens up.
Medical attention. Completion again, and a nice spin move. Finally taken down near the 5. It's Isaiah Flores, and the Chargers are knocking on the door.
Oh, a great play by Flores. Just a short throw. Valverde doing a great job again of avoiding the rush. With a guy on him, putting that ball right on the back shoulder, right away from the defender. A little spin move. gets him right down just outside the 5-yard line.
That was a pickup of 18. They're outside secure the flag. Here comes the rusher. And got rid of it in time. Caught and score! Another one-play score for the Chargers. Brady Letourneau takes it to the house, and now they need 2 to tie after a 45-yard strike.
Boy, Colton J. Allen playing midfield for the Ravens, just misplays this ball in the air. It's just going to be a vertical route, and watch Allen. He doesn't get enough depth. And when the ball gets in the air, he starts going flat as opposed to downfield. And gives Letourneau the touchdown. That was also a heck of a throw by Valverde. He's been under pressure, having to move to his left a ton. It is tough to be falling to your left and throw a deep shot like that. But now with 5 seconds left or no time left, this 2-point conversion is for the game.
Overtime or not, okay? You have to drag across the middle. So goal line, not a post. You got to get there. So stem in, then hit cross at the goal line. Okay? Madden, back in the end zone. I mean, streak. On 2. Matt Zay, come here. Wait. Arrow left, arrow right.
Right next to his arrow right?
Yes. Arrow left, arrow 8. On 2. Let's go.
On 2, if they get him to jump, then they can pick up some yardage. Be an untimed down, and the Chargers need a 2-point conversion to force overtime. To the end zone, and nobody's there, and there are no flags. And the Ravens survive.
Despite the drama late, giving up a huge touchdown, come up big to stop the 2-point conversion and win it.
And after a full day of pool play and qualifying that for some teams went as far back as October, that'll be the end of the line for the Chargers. And the Ravens move on, and they will face a tough task tomorrow.